And we're starting. Yeah, I'm gonna watch The Princess Bride because I have a lot to say on it. And I hope you enjoy my thoughts. Also, sorry if there's cello in the background. My brother is a cellist, and he's like doing a recording or something like that, so that's hence the cello noises. All right, let's go. That makes me want to like sympathetic cough. Okay, this game walked so that Wii Sports could run. I don't actually remember Wii Baseball though. I think that was like the hardest one, and so I never played it as a kid. I was like the Wii Tennis Pro.
A book?
It's like, what is this? Like, I don't know what this is. Hold on, I just want to like look at the stuff in his background. So he has a bag of Cheetos, which is, I mean, obviously an essential. He has like, okay, what is this? This is like, I think this is Santa, but he has like a weird hood on. I've never seen that before. Wow, that straw looks really hard to clean.
Chapter 1.
Hold on. What? Let's go back like a second. Okay, look at this. This Santa is like, hold on, let me wait for it to get in frame more. Okay, look at his teeth. Like, he needs to go to the dentist. I just don't really have any words. I would not be able to sleep knowing that that thing is like watching me.
Around.
Farm boy, polish my horse's saddle. I want to see my face shining in it by morning.
As you wish.
Don't tell me that they're not siblings. Like, they look the same. Like, I mean, I think that their chemistry is good as, what are their names? Robin Wright and, Carrie Elwes. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but like, they should have cast actors who like looked more different, because now every time I watch this movie, I can't unsee. I always feel like they're siblings, and that doesn't enhance my like viewing in the way I want it to. Like, it's like they look so similar. Like, I don't know why they decided to. Anyway, let's keep on watching. Like, how are they not siblings? Like, oh my god, what if they are siblings? This would be a very different story then.
I fear I'll never see you again.
Of course you will.
I don't understand how he goes from being this guy who literally only says "as you wish" to like being this like glib, like good speech maker person later. Clearly I'm not one, but like he goes from being like meek as you wish boy to being like, I don't know, like Mr. I was gonna say Mr. Shakespeare. He doesn't like recite poems, but like he says all these like poetic things about love, and it's like, how do you go from just saying "as you wish" to like having that level of diction, you know? I don't know.
This is true love.
In Alabama. Twin siblings.
Went into her room and shut the door. And for days she neither slept nor ate.
Okay, like, I know it's sad to lose your boyfriend to pirates, but like how old is she? Like, this is kind of giving me like Romeo and Juliet vibes, or like I couldn't take that book seriously because I knew they were like 11 years old, and it was like you guys need to like mature a little bit, both like physically and mentally, because you're like not done growing and your brains haven't fully developed yet. So I'm getting a little bit of that vibe from this, but I mean, it's still sad. It's just, I don't know. Also, I'm scared that someone's gonna fall off that bridge. There's no railing. No, oh my god, hold on. Look, that, don't, tell me this isn't like a plastic toy you could get at like Toys R Us or something. Like, that is like the fakest looking spear axe type weapon I've ever seen. Like, what is this? It looks like it's gonna, like the sharp part is gonna like fall off if you try to actually use it. Like, that looks I don't know, it looks so plasticky. Also, those crowns they look like they're made out of like, I don't know, like they look like if you get them at Oriental Trading or something for like a kid's birthday party.
My people, the Princess Buttercup.
But like, how is she a princess if she hasn't even married him yet? Like, unless she's like a princess of some other like royal family. Like, I don't understand how she's already a princess without having married him.
A word, my lady. We are
Sorry. All right, like the fact that she falls for. I mean, I guess like she's kind of sheltered, but like if you just saw 3 guys like lined up in a row, like with their bodies angled directly towards you as you approach them, and they're kind of in like fighting stances, like how are alarm bells not ringing? Like I would be kind of I'd be very uneasy.
Who's Gilda?
the country across the sea, the sworn enemy
It's
of
like, who's
Florence.
Canada?
Wonder if he's using the same wind we are using.
Look at he's doing. Okay, Inigo Montoya is doing a full-on like split in the background. That looks. None of these people look like they know how to actually sail a ship. Like they're like, yeah, we'll just figure it out when we're on the ocean and hope for the best. like that. I mean, I don't know anything about sailing, but like that can't be right. I mean, like it just, I don't know.
The cliffs of insanity! Hurry up! Move the thing!
Yeah, see, confirmed none of them actually know how to sail a boat. Okay. I need to, hold on, like, how do you commission a harness like that? They're like, hey, my work friend is gonna be, like, me and, like, 2 other people, another work friend, someone who none of us really know that well, are gonna be riding my work friend up a cliff. And so this harness is gonna need to fit a guy who's like, you know, like over 7 feet tall, and it's gonna need to support the weight of 3 fully grown adults. So yeah, how much is that? How much is that gonna cost? Like, what? Also, okay, like it's only holding them by their like butts. Like, what if you sneeze and you pitch back? Then you just die, right?
Faster!
I thought I was going faster.
You were supposed to be this colossus.
Okay, maybe
You were
like
this
don't
great
yell at the
legendary
person who's
thing,
like the
and
only
yet
thing
he
between you and like certain death.
He didn't fall? Inconceivable.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
That's the most iconic line from the movie.
So I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't distract me.
I wonder what what grade the rock wall would be in terms of like bouldering or rock climbing. Like, is that like a V60? No, it wouldn't be. It actually looks like it'd be easier than like a maybe like a V5. I don't know. It kind of looks like there are a lot of grips. I mean, it doesn't look that bad. I mean, like I bet Alex Honnold could climb that. Cliffs of Insanity. What's it called? Free solo Cliffs of Insanity edition. What if he just threw the rope and he like hit him in the head and caused him to let go and like, ah, and then that was the end of the movie. Just like, oopsie. Okay, hold on, let's go back. I think I saw, I don't think this is a green screen. I think they have like a painted like backdrop, but I could see like a seam in it where like one panel of the backdrop meets another. Hold on, let me rewatch this. Yeah, look, I don't know if you can catch it, but like right here, there's like a seam where it looks like, yes, like there's a line that travels like along here where the 2 like panels of the backdrop like meet. Which, I mean, I think that I'm a lot more nitpicky than the average viewer, but yeah, it kind of takes you out of your immersion a little bit once you notice it, but I mean, whatever.
I do not mean to pry, but you don't by any chance happen to have 6 fingers on your right hand? They
say that having 6 fingers is actually like the dominant trait, and that, but like eventually like six-fingered people were like I guess like having 5 fingers was more evolutionarily successful. So yeah, fun fact.
Me alive.
That looks so fake. It looks like he
Give me
put like
this.
Elmer's glue on his face and then put like foundation on top.
boy.
This is the best scene in the whole movie. Also, like, it looks like they're just trying to hit each other's swords instead of each other. Like, when I did fencing camp, I was very confused at first because I was like, you're supposed to hit the person, not like the sword.
Who are you?
No one of consequence.
I must know.
I used to think he said, how old are you? Like, how is your body capable of doing that? But it's just like, who are you, I think. Oh, it looked like he, hold on. What? Did you see that? It looked like he like shoved the sword up between his legs, like from behind. Like, yeah. This is, yeah, I don't know if that was in the original. I don't know if we're supposed to like, I don't know. It was interesting choice on the fight choreographer's part.
Hit it with the rock!
He should go to therapy.
I was not a sportsman like
He seems very angry. I suppose people who want to start war as a profession are probably like pretty angry people.
Why you wearing a mask? Were you burned by acid or something?
Oh no, it's just they're terribly comfortable. I think everyone will be wearing them in the future.
Oh my god! Oh my god! He just said, I think they're very comfortable. I think everyone will be wearing them in the future. Wow, he did predict the future. Just not the type of mask he expected. But wow, this movie knew COVID existed before it existed. That's impressive. Wow. Wow, how does his foot fit so perfectly in the footprint? Does everyone have the same shoe size?
Those footprints toward Gilda.
Excuse me, cough break. I gotta get down.
I think everything could be a trap, which is why I'm still alive.
And if you're still alive because you're the prince and you have like people paid to like make sure you're still alive and you were taught how to like, I guess taught how to do like martial arts and like you have like money and so that opened a lot of doors for you. Maybe that's why you're still alive.
Have you ever heard of Plato, Aristotle, Socrates?
Yes?
Morons.
You know, the people who like contributed greatly to modern philosophy as we know it, just they're idiots. Don't pay attention to what they have to say. Though Plato was kind of like a fascist, so maybe Vizzini was onto something. Okay, that.
Inhale this, but do not touch.
Is he giving him some coke?
I smell nothing.
What you do not smell is called iocane powder.
Okay,
It is
like
odorless.
iocane sound like the name even has like cane in it. I feel like this is like coke. I think he's a cokehead.
And is among the more deadly poisons known to man.
So is coke. But it'll kill you slowly. How does she not recognize him?
I'm no one to be
Okay, like
trifled
I
with.
hate how in
That is all you ever
so
need to know.
many like branches of fiction or like in so many fictional works they assume that like having a tiny strip covering this part of your face completely shields your identity from people, even people you know, which is ridiculous. Like, how does she not recognize his, like, I get, maybe they weren't really in love, because she clearly does not recognize, like, his voice or his, like, stature or any other physical aspect about him. Like, how do you not, anyway, fiction people are, like, not very smart sometimes.
He knows I do not love him.
Are not capable of love is what you mean.
Why is he, like, psychologically abusing her?
I have loved more deeply than a killer like yourself could ever dream.
It's like,
Okay.
hold on. It's like, yup, that's the good stuff. Okay.
Hardly complimentary.
He has a pedo stash.
Why loose your venom on me?
Like, that isn't, I don't think any man or woman or any person of any gender for that matter can pull off this facial hair without looking suspicious.
A farm boy, poor,
He was my brother.
with eyes like the sea.
Just like mine, because we were siblings and we had the same parents and we grew up together.
I can't afford to make exceptions. I mean, once word leaks out that a pirate has gone soft, people begin
He's
to
enjoying
disagree,
this
and
way
it's
too
nothing
much.
but
That makes me
work,
suspicious
all
of
the
their love.
Mock my pain.
time. Life is pain, Highness.
Wow.
Anyone who says differently
I mean,
is selling
did he
something.
stutter? Life is pain.
He died well. That should please you. No bribe attempts or blubbering. He simply said please.
Maybe he did. Maybe he kind of
He-
did die. I mean, obviously he's not dead, but like maybe he means like the person, the farm boy he was, died so that he could become the Dread Pirate Roberts he is today. I never thought of it that way until now, but maybe he is kind of telling the truth.
Oh, my sweet Wesley. What have I done?
That's. I think. I'm pretty sure it was an Honest trailer where they slow the scene down and it's like a male stuntman in a blonde wig who's Buttercup rolling down this very, very steep incline. Yeah. Oh, that means, you know what that means, since Robin Wright didn't actually do the stunt work herself. That means that she had to go into a recording booth and they're like, okay, make noises that you think that Princess Buttercup would make if she were rolling down a hill. And into a microphone, she had to be like, "Ugh, ugh," like, and they're like, no, gruntier, or no, or something like that. I don't know. But it's always amusing to think about those behind the scenes details. Oh, my sweet brother, how much I missed you.
They're kissing again. Do we have to hear the kissing part?
Someday you may not mind so much.
It's like, one day, you might even look forward to it, and other things.
We'll never survive.
Nonsense. You're only saying that because no one ever has.
I inherited
What
the
is
ship
that,
from
a
the previous
yam?
Dread Pirate
Like,
Roberts. Just as
is this like a giant sweet potato? Because it kind of looks like that. I really like sweet potato. It looks like a capybara. I mean, he gets bitten by one, and like, I don't understand how he doesn't get rabies. Like, those things have every. I think the ROUSs invented new diseases. Like, they look very ill.
No, we have already succeeded.
I don't know. It still looks like you're deep in a swamp to me.
What are the rodents of unusual size? I don't think they exist.
There's definitely a person there. It's not like an animatronic. Yeah. Oh. Why are you just standing there while it digs its 3-inch long teeth into his arm? And what happened to the other rodent? Just like watching as her true love gets mauled to death by this rabid monster capybara. Oh, so now let me just gently tap it with this stick as it tears my dress. Ugh, his arm. He's definitely got rabies. He's enjoying that way too much also.
Once we're out of sight, take him back to Florin and throw him in the pit of despair.
He is talking way too loudly. He's like, throw him in the pit of despair. Like, he is well within earshot of, like, everybody there.
Not when I could save you.
His mustache, his pedo stash is uneven. It's shorter on one side than it is on the other.
You have 6 fingers on your right hand.
He's like, I'm self-conscious about that. Why do you have to bring that up? This guy looks like he's never bathed. Is he supposed to be a monk? I mean, he's wearing kind of like a monk outfit. Monks bathed. Of course they did. They're people. Okay, that looks so... His arm does not look injured. And even if it was, that dabbing does not look helpful at all.
The Prince and the Count always insist on everyone being healthy before they're broken.
Sounds kind of kinky if you ask me. It's like, they want you to be healthy before they torture you to death because it makes it more satisfying for them.
As I loved her.
What is the animal, hold on, what is their national animal? Is this like a griffin? It looks like kind of a bird with like dog or cat ears. Also, it kind of looks like a banana. Like the way it, like I know it's not supposed to, but it kind of looks like it's a banana peel that's like opened a little bit.
And you marry another. True love saved her in the fire swamp.
They would probably, okay, you know this is a dream because like the security, they wouldn't let her, this random lady, just like give a speech. That's harassment. They would like take her away and she'd be like, no, I'm not done talking. And she'd be like kicking.
I know now.
Oh, doggy. The fact that Humperdinck has a dog makes him like a little bit more likable. I mean, he has a doggy. I love dogs. The doggy is sleeping. The doggy's standing. Oh wait, there are two dogs. There's one lying down over here and there's this other one that has its butt to the camera.
Please consider me as an alternative to suicide.
That was, I don't think that that's like, that is a very inappropriate response to someone saying that they're suicidal. Like that is, wow, mental health in the medieval times, people were not very advanced back then.
It's gonna be so much more moving when I strangle her on our wedding night. Once
I think he's a sadist. I think he's into like 50 Shades of Grey stuff. Like it's like when I strangle her on my wedding night, it'll be extremely satisfying to me, if you know what I mean. Come on, that door is so door looking.
Wesley's got his strength back. I'm starting him on the machine tonight.
He sounds way too eager about that. He's like, I'm starting him on the machine tonight. Okay, these look like toilet plungers. He looks kind of like he's wearing one of those like wrestling helmet things. I don't know, like the things that, I don't really know what they're called. I don't really know anything about wrestling. Also, this looks like an umbilical cord. I'm so sorry, but like, that's what this looks like. I mean, maybe that's intentional because it's like sucking the life out of him, and umbilical cords like deliver like life, like essential nutrients to a baby. I don't know. Maybe I think I'm looking into this too much, but this looks a lot like an umbilical cord. Did they put foundation on his nipples? Hold on. Before we tackle that, he's like, I'm sure you've discovered my like deep interest in pain. How did he not seem like a troubled child? Like he's definitely like the person who, when he was a kid, he took like a magnifying glass to insects and like would watch them like burn or something. Yeah. Anyway, let's go back a few seconds because look, like I don't want to fixate on Wesley's nipples, but it looks like there's like a layer of foundation over them because they look like, it's like, why? I mean, maybe he had like really pink nipples and to the point where it was like distracting, so they're like, we gotta like cover that up a little bit, but it looks like there's like makeup on. Anyway, I'm sorry for ruining everyone's experience with The Princess Bride, such a classic. It makes me thirsty. I think I'm dehydrated. Okay, like how does this work? Like this looks like one of those like water wheel things. I know that there's magic and stuff in this world, but like how does this like suck the life out of someone? It looks like it just like water rotates a bunch of wheels and they turn and it creates like some kind of suction on your body. But like, you know what this is? This is like fire cupping, that trend where like you pay someone a lot of money to like put like hot cups on your back because it's like supposed to release toxins or something like that. But actually, I've heard that it can like, if improperly done, it can actually like lead to tissue necrosis, which is really scary. This is like medieval fire cupping. And he's like, you're gonna have these really awkward looking bruises all over your body in a few days, but you're gonna feel so good. That's what this is, fire cupping.
Really, that's all this is, except that instead of sucking water, I'm sucking life.
That's really sad.
I've just sucked 1 year of your life away.
I would feel really sad.
One day go as high as 5, but I really don't know what that would do to you. So tell me, how do you feel?
I used to, okay, when I was young, I used to chuckle at that, but now it's just like, it makes me so sad to see Wesley so broken like that. Like, just like sobbing. The scene is a lot darker than I remember it.
Killers from Gilda are infiltrating the thieves'
What is?
forest and
Hold
plan
on,
to
hold on.
murder
What is?
my bride.
Is this like a sock puppet? I think it's like some kind of. It's like a. Oh, it's like a horn. Oh, it's like an instrument. I don't know. Just like from this angle, it kind of looks like a sock puppet, and this is like a button eye thing. Also, this chess set reminds me a lot of the Harry Potter chess sets, but yeah, I thought this was like a sock puppet snake thing, just like that was an awkward take. She like grabs her like dress. They couldn't have like done a different take, used a different take where she doesn't like awkwardly like reposition her skirts as she's like walking away.
Day of the wedding arrived. The Brute Squad had their hands full carrying out Humperdinck's orders.
They're not gonna. Okay, so I know the people love Buttercup or whatever, but like that day is gonna be like tainted with the memory of the royal forces going into the forest and just like arresting everyone there. They're gonna be like, they're not gonna remember it as like the day like our beloved Buttercup, who was like a commoner like one of us, married the king. It's gonna be like this was the day that like a whole neighborhood got arrested, and also she happened to get married on it. If they're concerned about like appearances and stuff, this isn't like a great PR move. Okay, come on. I was sympathetic to the thieves, but like if this carton is what's containing them, then like maybe they deserve to get captured. They're like these kind of sharp branch things, but like this thing looks rickety and fragile. Climb up and swing your legs over the top and just like jump down. It looks like it looks like this is a pretty optimal place to like escape arrest, is what I'm trying to say.
I will not be moved.
Oh, look at this purse. I've seen like fur purses on like, well, not like real fur, but like on Urban Outfitters that have like fun, like kind of pink and purple faux fur purses. This is like, wow, this movie was so ahead of its time.
It's you.
Okay, the true love story in this film is not between Leslie and Buttercup. It is between Fezzik and Inigo. That is the true love story. Like, did you see how his face lit up when he saw Fezzik? Like that is more true than the love I saw like Wesley and Buttercup give each other.
Fezzik took great care in reviving it.
And this, folks, this is how you cure a hangover. Like, whenever you wake up after a night of drinking and you're feeling kind of rough, you ask your giant friend to prepare 2 basins of water for you and hold you by the scruff of your shirt and just like, and that's how you cure hangovers. Okay, I just want to say this scene, like, I understand that Inigo Montoya probably doesn't have the means to like make his house look nice, but just this scene is visually very monotone. Like, their hair is brown, they're wearing brown, like the walls are brown, the furniture is brown. Like, it's very, like, it just visually really flat. I don't know, maybe that's supposed to reflect like the tone or the mood, because like it's kind of somber, but it's also supposed to be like a goofy movie, so I don't really know.
Rise and report.
The thieves' forest is emptied. 30 men guard the castle gate.
Double it. My princess must be safe.
Now 30 doesn't seem like a lot. Like, how isn't the castle very large? 30 people seems like nothing for a large castle. Say this castle is comparable to like the size of like Windsor Castle or something. I visited Windsor Castle. It's very large. I don't know, I'm not gonna look up like the exact numbers, but 30 people would cover like a single doorway. Maybe it's like a miniature castle. Maybe it's more like a McMansion type castle that's like on the smaller side, but 30 people seems like very few.
The chocolate coating makes it go down easier. But
how is he supposed to, okay, like I know it's like a miracle, but doesn't he have to chew that? Like, that's like is he supposed to just like ram that down his throat? That sounds very painful.
I'll beat you apart. I'll take you both together.
Okay, I know that it's like a miracle, but he just got like what 50 years of his life drained away from him. I would be very concerned about the long-term effects of being in the torture machine that sucks away your life. And this feels like a kind of temporary solution to like bringing him back, but like, I don't know.
You don't seem excited, my little muffin.
Should I be?
Aren't like spouses like not supposed to see each other before they get married? Maybe he's trying to start a war because Florin has no money because he's her glam squad. I mean, I feel like he should have like his people like getting her ready for their wedding. These people they should all get fired. They're so bad at doing their job.
Because you've always been so kind to me. And I won't be seeing you again. Since I'm killing myself once we reach the honeymoon suite.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Oh my god. Now I see why he's not making the decisions. That's why Humperdinck is effectively the king. That is not a throwing dagger. Throwing daggers are like the weight's perfectly balanced. Like that looks like a regular dagger.
Oh, Wesley, darling!
I really don't like how it's like she's so depressed that he's gone, and then as soon as he's back, like her depression is just cured. Not a great portrayal of mental health. I would still be very traumatized even after he came back. I don't think him coming back right away would like fix a lot of the like issues that you would have developed from that.
To the pain means the first thing you lose will be your feet below the ankles. Then your hands at the wrists. Next to your nose.
This is kind of graphic for a kid's movie. Well, is it a kid's movie?
It's very strange. I have been in the revenge business so long. Now that it's over, I don't know what to do with the rest of my life.
It's so sad. That's like throughout high school, I worked so hard to like make sure I could get into college. And then when college started, I was like, I don't know what, like, I'm here now. I don't know what else is left for me. Oh, and they're riding bareback? That sounds very uncomfortable.
A wave of love swept over them, and as they reached for each other...
She didn't reach for him.
Since the invention of the kiss, there have been 5 kisses that were rated the most passionate, the most pure. This one left the most...
Who invented the kiss? And who in history has been ranking kisses from like least to most passionate? Like who is that person? And why do they care so much about other people's intimate lives? Oh my god, hold on. What is this? Like that, I think that's worse than the angry Santa Claus. And what's this? Like there's like a skull mask like that. That's all. It's staring right at it. I wouldn't be able to sleep because I'd be like drifting off, and then I'd see like this thing looking at me from my closet door, and I'd be like jolt back awake. He has interesting tastes in room decor.
Maybe you could come over and read it again to me tomorrow.
As you wish.
Oh, that's cute. And that's it. I might make some more commentaries like these, so I guess stay tuned.